Fred MacGuffin reviews. Men. That's what it's called. A movie by Alex Garland. And you've heard of Alex Garland. You have indeed, because he directed Ex Machina, Annihilation, and the series Devs. And he's also a very talented writer. He wrote the Ex Machina. He's a writer on that. He Annihilation is based on a book, but he wrote the screenplay for that. He wrote Devs, and he wrote this as well. He wrote the screenplay for 28 Days Later. Sunshine, Never Let Me Go, screenplay on that. He wrote the screenplay for Dread, but rumor has it he directed that as well. So that's from the lead actor on that. He mentioned that Alex Garland done the bulk of the directing, and he's written Devil May Care video games. He's a writer on those video games, and yeah, so very talented guy. And he wrote a novel called The Beach, which was later made into a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, directed by Danny Boyle. So yeah, Alex Garland turned into a great director, visually striking. I've enjoyed all his movies. I think he brings a touch of class and to everything he does, and yeah, next level sort of. He's really my cup of tea, as you say. And Annihilation. Now, I didn't get with that. I think I really need to read the book as well, because it sort of lost me, but it was visually stunning and probably something I need to watch again. And so yeah, he's written and directed this, and starring Jessie Buckley, who plays Harper. And you may have seen Jessie Buckley in Chernobyl, Doolittle, Chernobyl, the TV series, Doolittle. I'm thinking of Ending Things, Netflix movie. Haven't seen it myself, but I'm going to check it out now, because she's done a great job in this. Just really sort of great actress. And Fargo, I think the latest season of Fargo with Chris Rock. And so yeah, she plays she's basically going into the English countryside for a vacation by herself, following the death of her ex-husband. So she's looking for a bit of peace and tranquility in the countryside, and she's looking for a break and trying to get over the tragic death of her husband. So yeah, she's there in the countryside by herself, and she's meeting some strange characters. So yeah, we have Rory Kinnear playing Jeffrey, who owns the house she's staying in, and so he's their landlord, and he shows her around. Now, you may know Rory Kinnear. He's been in a lot of recent James Bond movies like Skyfall, Spectre, No Time to Die, and Penny Dreadful, and Inside Number 9. So he's done a lot of TV work and movie work, and he really shines in this. There's a great performance, and he plays multi-characters in this. He's basically all the men in the village. So look, I'm going to give this a 3, borderline 4. Very close to being a 4, so 3 for me on this. It's well worth a view if you like drama, fantasy, horror. It's a thriller as well. Visually stunning, and amazing performance by both leads, Jessie Buckley and Roy Kinnear. And yeah, give this a go. Yeah, I was taken aback. Enjoyed this. So I'm going to start spoiling it a bit. Spoiler warning. So if you want to go in cold, go and watch it and then come back to me. I just want to talk a bit more about it. So yeah. So as I said, Rory Kinnear plays different roles in this. He plays a vicar, he plays the landlord, he plays a young boy, he plays he plays a cop. He plays two more characters from the village, the barman. So they saved on actors on this, but does a great job playing these different men who are all pretty nasty characters. And I think misogyny is the big theme of this movie. We have flashbacks of Jessie and her relationship and how it's how her then husband she's threatening divorce and he's threatening to kill himself if she divorces him. And through a tragic series of events, he falls to his death. And yeah, so his threat does happen. And yeah, he turns out, we later find out that he's a really nasty guy. He hits her, he hit her, and yeah. So the theme of this is men who aren't very nice, and when she goes on this trip for a bit of solitude and peace, she's meeting more and more nasty men. So yeah, it's not a good yeah, it's obviously Alex Garland wants to put men in their place, and you know, yeah, he's given examples of men who, you know, this is the way they treat people, this is the way they treat women, and it's shining a light on us men, and yeah, does a very good job. Maybe he wants men watching this to see sides of themselves that they need to look at and improve, and yeah, because most of the men in this are horrible, and Jessie is, yeah, she's basically in the wrong village, and yeah, we also have this sort of, it feels like it's what would you say, folk horror. It reminds me a bit of Wicker Man. There's one man that follows her from the forest that seems to have some sort of you know, he seems like a forest sort of spirit or something really strange. And you can tell by his appearance, and there's flashbacks to this. It's like a pagan altar in the church, and yeah, also played by Roy Kinnear, but very, very sort of upsetting, and you know, just there's a building dread in this movie that's sort of, once you get to the end, you know, you'll see stuff, body horror. I mean, David Cronenberg would be really happy with this sort of ending. There's body horror that will take you aback, and if you've never witnessed childbirth, you're going to get a hell of a lot of it in this. But it's not actually childbirth; it's bigger. It's man birth. So yeah. Whoa. So yeah, look, I enjoyed this. It's from A24, which is a movie company that always delivers some very interesting stuff. One movie I watched recently was Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is from them, and I think they did what was it called? I can't think of it, but they've done a lot of great movies. Just Google them, check them out. They've got a really sort of great list of you know, sort of standout movies that are very unique, and this is one of them. So yeah, MVP here, Alex Garland, directing, writing. He's given men a good punch in the gut and slap in the face, and you know, yeah, maybe us men deserve it, because you know, a lot of ills of the world are created by men, and you know, no, what harm put us in our place, and gives a telling off every now and again, and this movie feels like that, and very brave movie, but very brave performance by Roy Kinnear, and as I said, Jessie Buckley stand out in this as well. We have Papa Ezadu, who plays James, Harper's boyfriend or husband, and we have Gail Rankin, who plays Riley, a female friend of Harper, who you know, is her only solace in this. So we have two female characters. One is a female cop. So we have two females in this that add a bit of solace and comfort to our female character, main female character. But other than that, yeah, men causing grief and not being compassionate and understanding and not treating our Harper like you know, not treating her with respect whatsoever. So yeah, a lot of creepy men in this. A great ending that's going to just shock you, and you know, yeah. So what can I say? Check it out. Very nearly 4. I'd say on a second watch, I'd probably give this a 4. There's a lot of hidden layers, hidden depths to this, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So men, I watched this on Prime Video, and it is available on Blu-ray. So yeah, check it out. Men, Alex Garland, good job. Brad MacGuffin's reviewed. Men.